Okay, so what's up, everyone? Suppose this is going to be my first kind of vlog, video slash blog that I'm going to do. I'll try to keep it relatively short. YouTube seems to have its limitations as far as how much time I'm allowed to do these, so and I apologize for the noise in the background. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's a waterfall behind me, kinda loud. So had a couple appointments in the last couple of days. Yesterday I went to Milwaukee. I talked to my doctor, my primary oncologist, and he basically just told me more of the same kind of stuff. That there really wasn't anything out there other than what he calls, other than basic chemotherapy plus DLI. Give you a real quick crash course as to what that is. Chemotherapy is just to kind of kill off any leukemia that might still be there. Well, that obviously is there. But it's to knock it down to a lower level. And the DLI would be my donor's lymphocytes, white blood cells. So the idea behind a transplant is that you destroy as much leukemia as you can, and then your donated immune system, aka this time it would be Lindsay's, not Mike's, so now Lindsay's immune system that's inside of me now is supposed to kill off any remaining leukemia cells. Well, obviously that wasn't happening anymore, and I relapsed, and that's because her cells are now, I guess they're okay with leukemia, and they're not doing anything to it anymore. So the DLI would be to get white blood cells from my sister, Lindsay, right from her, put them into me, after, of course, a round of chemotherapy or 2 or 3, I don't know, to kind of jumpstart the whole transplant, and to give me because her donated white blood cells aren't used to leukemia. Now the ones that my body's producing, those are fine. They're fine with leukemia, and that's the issue. So that's an option, to give me more of her white blood cells, kind of hopefully jumpstart the transplant that I already had, and maybe her white blood cells will, I don't know, do something, hopefully something. It's a huge shot in the dark. Other options, which I found out today in Madison, are real clinical trial experimental stuff. There's a bunch of phase 1 trials out there, which basically means phase 1 clinical trials mean that they have drugs that they know will do something for leukemia, but they have no idea how much to give the patients. So we're kind of guinea pigs or lab rats when we're thrown into those programs, just to they don't know how much to give you, how little to give you, and from what I understand, no one really comes back from those phase 1 clinical trials very often. So I'm probably not going to do a phase 1 clinical trial. There's another phase 2 clinical trial that we were talking about, but that one kind of sounded like there was no the chance of remission is totally unknown. It sounds like that's more or less just to buy me some more time, and even then it's still a crapshoot. So today's been a bad day. I didn't really get any good news from anyone, any doctors that I talked to in the last 2 days. And I'm not doing too good. I'm trying to stay positive through all this. I'm heavily leaning towards doing the chemotherapy plus DLI right now, just because I know that chemotherapy and other radiations and stuff in the past have put me into remission. The first time for 5 years, the last time for about a year. Whether or not it works at all, who knows. I'm not looking forward to it. Whatever happens, it's got to happen very soon. If I want to start a clinical trial, it has to happen within the next couple of days. I got to start that. But I'm really not at all wanting to do a clinical trial right now. I'm at like 6 minutes now, so I got to hurry up with this. The chemotherapy DLI, I can wait a little bit more on because I'm feeling good. Leukemia isn't really running rampant right now. It will be soon. To quote the doctor from today, it could easily be weeks from today. I wish I had better news for all of you. So I'm thinking about going towards the chemotherapy route, headstrong, see where it takes me. This is my first kind of video. I don't know if this is some sort of, I don't know what this is, why I'm even doing this, but I figure it's easier for me to do this than to write some sort of blog, and this is probably a little bit more personal for all you out there. So yeah, Europe. I know everyone's been trying to get me to go to Europe. They've been, oh, you guys have been amazing, making that a possibility. But there's a lot of problems with me going to Europe. If something happens, it's going to be very hard for me to get back to the States in a feasible amount of time or whatever. So I don't know. I really got to make some decisions here in the upcoming days. I don't know what those decisions are yet. I've got all kinds of stuff I got to do, paperwork I have to fill out, things that a 24-year-old should not ever have to worry about. I wish I had better news for all you. I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to do whatever gives me the best shot at still being here 1 month, 2 months, 2 years, 20 years, I don't know from now. But, it is what it is. It's been a really rough day. Really rough day. About 9 minutes. Just want you all to know that I appreciate all your support and prayers and everything that you guys have been sending me. And I might be doing these more often. I'll keep you all updated. With much love, Eric. Have a good one.